Summerlin or Henderson, which is the best location for you to live in? In this video, I will break down 5 things about each location so that by the end of the video, you can make a decision on which side of town best fits your needs. Let's start with Summerlin. First, Summerlin is actually known for having some of the best private schools in the Las Vegas Valley. The first school I want to talk to you about is the Meadows. The Meadows has course offerings from preschool through 12th grade, and they pride themselves on their academic excellence and their course offerings for college prep and AP courses. They also have been recognized by the Washington Post as one of the nation's most challenging schools. Then we have Gorman High School. Gorman is home of the Gales, and it has been a long-standing school in the Las Vegas Valley. It's been around as long as I can remember. It is also a college prep school, and they have about a 98% college-bound rate. They're also known for their rich tradition of athletic excellence, and they've actually won over 100 state championships in their 65 plus years of history. Their class of 2021 had 30 seniors that received athletic scholarships in US schools. Pretty crazy, that's a lot of athletic scholarships. They also have a variety of fine arts classes that they pride themselves on offering as well. So you don't just have to play sports, they also do some artistic stuff. I know they're really known for their band as well. Faith Lutheran Middle and High School. Faith Lutheran is known as a local school that creates a positive culture that helps all students thrive. I know this personally to be true because I have children who have graduated from Faith, and they kind of have a motto that no child should be left behind, not necessarily academically like we do in the federal government, but they're talking about extracurricularly. They have a policy that if a child wants an after-school club that doesn't already exist, they just ask that that student approach a teacher or an administrator, and they will find a way to make that club come to be so that no one feels left out, which I think is pretty commendable. They also have an honor school within their school and a performing arts academy for all of you guys that are creative out there. They have advanced placement courses and many honors courses also that they offer throughout their curriculum. The master plan community of Summerlin is actually ranked number 3 in all master plan communities in the nation by a consulting firm that provides data to real estate developers, which means that Summerlin has a lot of things to offer within its communities. It is made up of 26 villages, and within those 26 villages, there's 150 plus miles of trails that you can walk, jog, or bike on, and it connects all of those villages and parks. Summerlin offers over 250 parks within its master plan community, and a lot of those will be right inside your own neighborhood where you might have 20, 30, 50 homes, and at the top of that neighborhood you'll have your very own park. But then also right outside of that area you'll have another large park that will offer baseball fields, tennis courts, basketball courts, playgrounds, open grass areas, dog parks, you name it. Summerlin is also super close to Red Rock Canyon, which makes it a nature lover's paradise. There's so many walking trails out there, hiking trails, walking trails. You can take your kids out on trails, you could take your dogs out on trails, you can rock climb. There's just so many things to do in Red Rock Canyon that Summerlin tends to attract that type of resident. We also have tons of mountain biking trails in the surrounding mountains that were actually carved out by our very own local mountain bikers. We also are home to the practice facility for our Vegas Golden Knights and home to our minor league baseball team stadium, the Aviators. By the way, if you're new to my channel, my name is Lisa Lopez and I'm a local real estate consultant in the Las Vegas area, specializing in luxury real estate. I have a passion of helping families just like you achieve the American dream of home ownership. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos about real estate and the Las Vegas area. Let's move on to Henderson. In case you don't know, Henderson and Green Valley are kind of interchangeable. Henderson is the city, Green Valley would be the suburb, just like Las Vegas is the city and Summerlin is the suburb. So when I'm speaking of Henderson, I'm mainly speaking of Green Valley because it's more of an apples to apples comparison to Summerlin. So just in case I trip up my words or interchange them, I apologize. We're mostly talking about Green Valley because that's where most people question Green Valley or Summerlin. One of my favorite things about Green Valley is actually the city views. I know that sounds funny, but the city views from Green Valley are just so much better. If city views are your thing, McDonald Highlands, Ascaya, Boulder Ridge, those places, that's where you want to be. The lights are just so much closer to you, and it seems like you're kind of that energy from the strip is just there in Green Valley, where in Summerlin you're further back, you're a ways away. I always joke, I had a house in Green Valley once and I had a view of the strip. Beautiful. I'd go out on my patio, watch the fireworks on New Year's Eve or 4th of July. But then I moved to Summerlin and I built a home, and I purposely built a deck to see the strip from my deck. And when I went out there for my first fireworks show, they look like sparklers. So there's a huge difference in the views of the strip, and they're just hands down the best from Green Valley. I will say one of the biggest complaints that I have heard and that I had while living in Green Valley is that there are only a few roads, one or two, coming down the hill to get to the highway system. Green Valley just doesn't have the infrastructure to support the traffic, and you tend to get bottlenecked, and it can take sometimes up to 15 minutes to travel just from Anthem Country Club down to the 215, I apologize, on Eastern because of that heavy traffic and everyone moving at the same time. The Henderson Valley is home to many stunning homes and lots of beautiful scenery. The Black Mountains, which are actually the Black Mountains that are south of Green Valley, are absolutely beautiful, and in my opinion are one of the prettiest mountain ranges in the Las Vegas area. Especially when it rains, the black just gets richer and the green foliage just gets really pretty and rich. I really like it there. So on Black Mountain you can hike. There's one trail, it goes to the peak, but that's about all the hiking, real hiking, that Green Valley has to offer. The Henderson Green Valley area actually offers 69 parks as compared to Summerlin's 250 plus parks. Although Green Valley has walking trails, their walking trails don't connect the communities the way that Summerlin did. It's just a different, the master plan was just planned out differently and doesn't seem to be so masterfully planned out. So that's definitely a downside to living in Green Valley versus Summerlin. But for all my furry friend lovers, Henderson actually offers an award-winning park, the Heritage Bark Park. It is a very well-known park for your dogs where your dogs can run through obstacle courses, down slides, run free in the grass area. I've heard it's a lot of fun. I've never been to visit. I can't wait to take my dogs, but I've heard it is the best place to take your dog if you have one. The pavilion is where Henderson hosts many family activities like plays and concerts and some fairs and things like that. They also just recently opened the Dollar Loan Center, which hosts the Henderson Silver Knights Hockey League team. That is a minor league hockey team. And we also just opened the Raiders practice facility right off the 215. As for golf, there are many golf courses in Henderson as well. I don't think quite as many as in Summerlin, but there are some great ones out there. Southern Highlands being one of the best. I've never played Southern Highlands golf course. Like I said, I'm not really a golfer. I'd love to learn, but just trying to branch out there. But I have heard if you play on Southern Highlands golf course, the service is impeccable. From the cart people to the person who cleans your clubs when you leave, just top-notch service. Southern Highlands is also ranked top 15 golf communities in the nation, Which community is best to live in? Summerlin or Green Valley? Really, it just depends on what your desires are. Are you looking for strip views? Are you looking for mountain views? Are you even into hiking? Do you have children? Do you care about the school system? Because both sides of town have so much to offer, and I know that with the right agent, you could probably find the exact fit for your needs and desires in your lifestyle. For more videos about Las Vegas and Henderson, make sure to subscribe to my channel and check out my next video. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'll see you then.